Good morning and welcome to Make the Most of It Mondays. That's right. Here with me, Wingish Nibe, Majeki Kwe. That's right. Sweetgrass water medicine woman. Or another way to say it is Wingish Nibish Mishkiki Kwe. That's me, your friendly, freaky ass medicine woman. Okay, let me try this now. Might have to gap this out. Oh, here we are. Okay. Yes. Welcome, friendly freaky ass medicine woman. Also, Christianna Carr and Chris Carr Superstar. Yep, all this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome to you, beautiful divine beings, right here too. That's right. Another Make the Most of It Monday. See, I'm still in my pajamas. I haven't got dressed yet. Eeyore, one of my favorites, right? If I were to be a Winnie the Pooh character, Eeyore would be one, and Tigger. I'd be Eeyore and Tigger too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Eeyore's thanks for noticing me. So, yeah, tired. Had a great weekend. Lots of fun. Yes. My BBS's birthday. Oh, it was 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, now this would be, 2 weeks ago. Again, right? Still gonna get used to this. Because for me, it just happened. I'm still recovering. Because I was up really late. I didn't mean to be up so late, but I had a nice little fire. I mean, party didn't go as I'd fully planned it. Well, then I have loose plans. Like I was saying, I'm not usually the party planner. I'm usually helping the party planners, right? I mean, I'm really good in that way of helping others to boost them. I'm afraid to take my place as leader, as bossy person, or whatever, right? That's a scary place to be, you know? Because they get all the trouble from the responsibility. I don't know. Brain's still foggy. So I'm recording. It's actually my girl's birthday. It's a shout out. So I love that, Allie. You're so awesome how you did that shout out for both Laura and Ariana on their birthdays last week. That's so sweet. And then my uncle's birthday was the day after Ariana's too. Yeah. So the Mending Monday has some great news. So gonna get that help for my children because this mama don't quit, right? That's my passion, purpose to help my children, to help all children. It's been from the start. Since I was a child, I wanted to help the children, right? Different ways of how to help the children best has gone through that, right? They help the addict to get not addicted to whatever that is or whatever, right? Help them to see. And we keep hurting our children. Even if you don't have children in your life, like our inner children too. They so need us not to be so harsh. And we get all such a hurry to grow up, eh? And then we get there and all we wish is that we could be kids again. So I try and tell my kids, like, look at the adults around. All of them want to be kids again. So enjoy your time as a child. It's the shortest time of your life. We're only children, on average, really. We don't want to get technical and let's get into, right? But let's say, I don't like blanketing, but let's blanket right now, right? Childhood, right? It's about this much in your lifetime. You're going to be an adult a whole lot longer than you're going to be a child, right? Our children are going to be adults a whole lot longer than they're going to be children. So they need to enjoy that time being children. But that's where our job as parents is tricky because we want them to enjoy that time and be children, but also prepare for the bigger part of their life, right? The biggest part, where they're going to be fully, wholly responsible for themselves. As I tell my children, they're getting up there in age. This is not just my rules. Parents' job is to put down these rules so you can learn how to follow, right? These guidelines and stuff too, because when you get out there, hey, there's rules that mama didn't make, right? Mama got to follow that too, right? And as we get older, we have more rules and responsibilities. Oh, I wish away this time where, right? You know what I mean? Does it make sense at all? Oh, I've got aches going through my body. Still working on the medicine. I haven't got a new cup yet. I'm going to get a new cup. Okay, just one. I'll sip it off camera. Sort of. Okay, and this is actually becoming more like a real job, right? Don't get paid yet, but that's okay. It's that passion. Oh, that was another thing that came through, right? And I've told the kids your purpose, right? It's in your passion. So your purpose, something you feel passionate about that serves you and others too. It's in the highest and best interest of all, right? So you're not just getting something from that. It's from everybody else. Like when I say begin within gifts, books, and eclectic, not eclectic, that was the word it was before. I don't even know the title. The gift, let me just talk about this, okay? In my business name, what I mean by gift is those gifts that we receive, the gifts that we give, the gifts of our talents, and it's sharing those, and it's those healing gifts, right? All those gifts come from our source, from our creator, and we choose how we share those, or if we don't. Like, if we get too afraid, like, if I am too afraid to share my voice, how's that going to get out there to the people that could help and heal? Because we don't vibrate with everybody. And even though there might be, you might have a few people come say the same things to you, or it might be something you heard all your life growing up from a parent or whatever. Sometimes it takes somebody saying it a different way or in a different tone, or it's just not that person saying it because we might have a whatever, right? It can take some repetitiveness for us to actually get it and go, oh, that's what they meant by that. Or, right, that's what they were trying to tell me. Like, I get it now, right? So sometimes we need to hear things over. Like, I've read so much of the same stuff in the book said slightly different ways, and there's some that I am more drawn to than others. Right? Because if you go to a talk, right, and you want to learn, what are you going to learn if they're in monotone and monotone puts you to sleep? Maybe monotone excites somebody else, right? And it keeps them, maybe, right? Because to each their own, and what works for me might not work for you, right? But it's all about the same thing. What's that? What's that for you? Right? So I want to get out there and share. And I want to say thank you, Jane Moore. And I just read that you really needed that today. I didn't see which video that was on, but I appreciate the comment. And I'm so glad that it helped. So if I never put my voice out there, if I never did these videos, the people that are getting something from it, and even if it's just one, right, that says thank you. And already I've had more than one thank me, but it keeps me going, and I'm like, okay, I'll come back, I'll keep doing it no matter what, because in those comments, that's an energy exchange. That's a payment, for lack of better words, for me. That's the reason I'll keep doing it, right? That it's a passion, because it's helping me and it's helping others too at the same time. Win-wins. This is the most beautiful situations. Win-wins. Isn't it beautiful? And we're getting there. Slow and steady. Slow, slow, slow and steady. So, yeah, beautiful. I'm going to do a special thank you to that special guest that dropped by my door that I wasn't expecting at all. 2 weeks ago now. Came, brought me a little gift. Didn't have to come bearing gifts. I mean, you want to come show up at my door just for a visit. I mean, that's gift enough for me, just to have, pop in and say hi. I kind of miss that. Because growing up, the house was there was always somebody stopping by, coming in for a tea and chatting, and, I always envisioned my place would be the same. People come, feel comfortable here, right? Even if it's just little quick 10, 20 minutes, you know, don't have time to stay for a tea or coffee, but hey, got a long enough backyard, we can go for a little walk around the backyard, come back up. That don't take too long. So I don't mind. And that can be like therapy too, right? Those drop-ins. I thought about that. Come have a tea with me and sit down and we discuss. Well, you know, you can not unload on me. No, not unload on me. No. I used to take that before. Let me take that. I'll carry that. I know I can transmute that. Haha, right? Doesn't do anybody any favors to take their problems. We all have to deal with it ourselves. Inside job. So I can't do your work for you. It's an inside job. You can't do my work for me. It's an inside job. But we can sit there with each other, walk beside each other, and we can keep each other company in that. To know that we're not alone. Because that's when, whatever we're going through, that's when it can kind of overtake us, right? Is when we're feeling alone in that. Like we're the only one that's ever experienced this. Like nobody would ever understand what we're going through. I'm here to tell you somebody understands. And maybe sometimes we don't get that true understanding until we go through it ourselves. But at least being open and not judging, and that we can say, well, I know I can't understand that because I haven't been there. But I can see and have an understanding of that effect that it has on you when I see, you know, when you're expressing that to me. You know what I mean? Like you can tell somebody's affected deeply by the tears in their eyes or whatever that is, or when they get a little choked up, their voice kind of cracks a little bit, right? So we can tell from that that's something that's difficult for that person to talk about. And that we might not understand that, right? Because we're not all going to be traumatized by the same things. We might not all... But that's not for us to judge either, because we don't know, right? Dogs can be traumatic. Some people are deathly afraid of dogs. I have a cousin deathly afraid of birds, right? And we can laugh, it's birds. But in their fear, that is real, okay? So you think of your greatest fear and whatever that is, you know, so that person that's afraid of birds or dogs or you or some little tiny insect, right? Think of your greatest fear. They would have that similarity, right? It turns on all those fight or flights, right? The amygdala, help, 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 thinks that they're in danger and sends out all those signals and creates that reaction in all the body to get you to hightail it out of there or fight or whatever that is, right? So let's not judge people's fears or what stirs that stuff up inside of them. But let's just be there with them and understand that we all have fears. We all will be paralyzed by that fear at some point or another. Blah, 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 blah. Right? And it's not for us to judge who has a silly fear and whose fears are valid. And, okay, if you find yourself doing that, stop it. All right, I'll be bossy about that. Stop it. Stop judging other people. Okay? Because other people are not you. You're you. You're the only you. And the only me. You know, and we can understand to a certain degree, but not completely, right? Because we're not inside that other person. Okay. So, there's my little make the most of it Monday for today. Or Mending Monday. It's Mending Monday. I need to find my neck brace. I've been really missing that, so I'll get to it. It all comes together, right? Divine timing. Not my timing. Okay, beautiful beings. Love you. Biggest heart hugs ever. A wonderful, blessed day. And thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know it. This world needs you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. I love you.